Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven and thank you very much for joining me today. And today I'm going to be showing you how I created this guinea pig puppet shadow box frame card, and how cute is that? I absolutely love it. So this is for my daughter Neve. She turns 13 tomorrow when this video comes out, and yeah, I think it's so cute. So I'm going to show you the main products that we're going to be using in this video to make this project. And I'll show you all the extra products that we use to decorate this at the end of the video. So to make this, we are using the Simply Made Crafts large shadow frame album box die set. We're using the gorgeous guinea pig stamp and die set from Made to Surprise. And then we're using the Made to Surprise Halloween paper collection that's just been released. We're only using this for the mechanism template so we can do our puppet. But what I like about this mechanism, you can use the template in this to use on any size cards. If you have the die set to make this puppet, then that is a 5x7, so you can only do it at 5x7, where if you have the template you can use it for any size cards. So I'm liking how Sam has come up with, products that everybody could use. If they don't have a die set, they can use the template, and I think that is a brilliant idea. So with that said, let's get on and start making this project. This is a card for my daughter Neve, and she turns 13. She has guinea pigs, so I thought that this card would be appropriate to have guinea pigs on, and I thought, why not make it a display card at the same time as it just being a really fun card for her. But I just thought that she could have this on her shelf and it'd be, something for her to have. So I have assembled my large shadow frame box already. The good thing is about this die, you can change it to whatever size box that you want. So I have loads of tutorials on my channel on how to assemble this. So the outer measurement for the box is 6 5/8 by 6 5/8. Then the inner square, so the opening, is 5.5 by 5.5. So they're the measurements for this, but like I said, you could alter this to whatever size that you want. So I've got some acetate here, and I'm wanting to place it inside my shadow box. So this acetate measures 7 3/8 by 7 3/8, and I've scored at 1 inch on all 4 sides. I have folded them on the score lines, and then I have just trimmed up this score line here, and then I have a tab, so we're going to fold up the sides like that, and you just keep alternating it and trim up that score line, alternate, trim up that one, alternate and trim up that one, and then we can fold them in and it forms, I guess, like a lid shape. What I've done is I've opened my acetate and I've cut out my template from that paper pad, and this is the one that we need to make our holes in. So I've placed my template on there, and I have got the legs of the guinea pig from the die set, and these first holes on the legs, so let me just show you. The first holes go in this one and the second holes go on this. So I just placed my legs on there because obviously I don't want it to go past this score line here. So I'm placing that on there, and then I'm going to place this on top and line up these holes here with the first holes on the legs, and then that way I know that I'm going to have enough room for the legs to be at the bottom, and then the head, which I've got here somewhere, is going to go over the top of this slit here. So then that will go there, and I know that that is all going to fit in this area. So then I just removed the legs and kept my template there, marked those holes and that slit there with a marker pen, removed that, and then just pierced those markings with my piercing tool, and then I just cut that slit out there. So now we can add, once we've die cut these out, we can place them over those holes, and then this one we will place through there, and then that's what's going to move our puppet up and down. Then when we have our puppet assembled, we will place that in there, and we can work out where we want a slit to come out through here, out to the top here. So then we can have this round tab sticking out the top of our box, and we can pull that and it will have our puppet moving inside our shadow box. So that is the plan. Hopefully it will work. Obviously if this video has come out, then we know it's worked, but yeah, that is the plan. So you need to go ahead and do your template, pierce those holes, cut the slit out, and then you need to add your glue to your tabs here and glue those sides together. Okay, so I've put that together now, and I have gone ahead and add my card and paper that I wanted to decorate this box with. Silver mirrored card measures 5 by 5 inches. The patterned paper is 4 3/4 square, and then I've got the decorative pieces on the inside. So you'll need 4 pieces of mirror card that measure 2 inches by 5 1/4. Then I've got a piece of white card that measures 1 3/4 by 5, and you'll need 4 of them. Then you've got your patterned paper. You will need 4 of them, and they measure 1 5/8 by 4 3/4. And for the outer decoration, you'll need 4 pieces of mirror card that measure 2 inches again by 6 3/8. You'll need 4 pieces of white card that measure 1 3/4 by 6 1/8. Then the pattern paper is 6 by 1 5/8. And you'll stick 3 down on the sides and the bottom, and then you'll leave the top alone for the minute because we're going to add them in just a second. But what we want to do first is you're going to pop your acetate into your box. You're going to get the pull mechanism that either is in your paper template or your die set that you have. You're going to lay that in there, and you're going to tick mark the top of your box inside with a pencil. Get a craft knife, and you're going to cut through this top bit here, and you're going to bring it out the top here. Then you're going to get your mirror card, and we're going to place that in there, and just hold that in position of where you want it. Turn it over, get your craft knife, pop it in there, and you're just basically scoring the back of your mirror card, okay? And then you're going to add your other layers. So you add your white and then your pattern paper, turn it over, and then where you've marked it with your craft knife, just get a ruler and just go over that cut mark, and you're going to go all the way through to the front of your pattern paper. And then you'll do exactly the same for this. Again, add your mirror card, place it where you want it, hold that in position, get your craft knife in that hole and just mark the back of here. Add your other 2 layers together and then just go over the cut line that you made. We're going to glue them down. So I've now added them, and you want to also just go over a few times just to make that slit quite wide for your mechanism to go through. Okay, so I have also layered this up because I want it to be quite thick, and that will go through there like so. I'm going to attach our limbs to this piece here. So I'm going to get my legs, and we're going to get some brads, and I'll leave the link for these down below. And we're going to add our first brad in that first hole there. Going to get our piercing tool and just separate that and just place it behind your brad and bend that over your piercing tool, and then that way it will move a lot easier. Do the same again for this one, and then we're going to do the arms. So again, we're going to add our brad through the first hole and place that through there, and then we're going to repeat the same for the other arm, and there we go. So now we're going to attach this to our acetate. So these other holes are going to get attached to these ones here. So again, we're going to line those holes up, add our brads and attach them. So there we go. So that is them moving. Now we did cut that slit, and we don't really need to worry about that. If you wanted to place it behind your acetate and then make another slit there, then you can do, but I don't think it's really necessary, so we don't really need to worry about that. So now what we need to do is we need to attach its body, and I wanting to make sure that the legs and arms are going upwards, and we need to add some foam. So normally you'd add one foam and then another one on top, but I decided to add 3 layers of foam on there. Then I've peeled off the backing, and then I'm going to add my body on top. So I'm going to add this mechanism piece through that slot first, and then I can add my acetate. And there we go. And then we pull this. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love that, and it's turned out exactly how I'd imagined as well. So yeah, love that. So all we need to do now is just basically decorate it. So I'm going to get some of the stamped images and some of the die cuts as well, and add some decoration to that, even a sentiment. I'm going to add a border around here just to finish that off, and then I'm going to add a arrow so my daughter knows to pull that. But I am loving that so far, and I'm so chuffed that that worked. Anyway, I'm going to get decorating and then I'll come back. So there we go. There it is, all decorated, and I absolutely love it. And I'm going to show you the products that I've used in today's video. So we have used the Simply Made Crafts large shadow frame album box die set. Then we've used the Made to Surprise Halloween paper collection that was just released, and this is where I got the template to make the puppet, the guinea pig puppet die and stamp set, the Puppet Pets paper pad, Made to Surprise large modern numbers die set, so it is this one here, Creative Craft pastel gingham and tiny polka dots paper, And then Sheena's Treasures of the Deep to add this water look in the water bottle there. I've also used some accent glaze for the water bottle. And yeah, for the sentiment I just used the stamp set, which is this one here, but then I used a birthday sentiment from another stamp set. And we've also used some brads. So there we go, everything that I've used in today's video. I will link all of them down below in the description bar below if you want to go and have a look at them and if you want to make this project. And I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, give it a big thumbs up. Please continue to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Until next time guys, take care and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.